You know what's ridiculous is that a lot of the people that are criticizing this idea of Peter platforming Milo just by like debating with him or having a discussion with him over a topic, these are the same Twitter people who spend all day quote tweeting reprehensible people they disagree with so that they can get a cheap dunk on them.
Yeah. Which, by the way, made this point and it made them mad. I literally said, you're fucking hypocrites, because I wouldn't know who the golden one is. I wouldn't know who fucking Stefan Molyneux is if it wasn't for the fact that your favorite breadtube slideshow creators fucking created an entire industrial complex of chud dunking to profit off of. And that's one of the things that pissed me off, is because people were calling us grifters. They were calling us clout chasers. And it's like,
Carlos Mazza particularly.
We're fucking we're grifters, we're clout chasers. I don't even know who fucking Carlos Mazza is, but when you mentioned in my name search and he's blocked me. I've never spoken to this motherfucker and I'm already fucking blocked by them, but whatever.
Well,
but
because you're probably not fighting for the same things that he's fighting for.
But anyway, like, yeah, it's hypocrisy. It's absolute utter hypocrisy for them to say that the chud dunking industrial complex is not grifting, but actually wanting to inject a deeper left analysis into a right-wing audience is. Like, you're giving the opportunity to talk to a right-wing audience. As a leftist, I don't think that you should turn that down so that you don't get a moral stain on you. So that you don't get moral cooties, basically. That's what they're afraid of, is that you're going to get moral cooties.
That's what they said. That is literally what they said. They said that, literally, I believe the quote was, if you platform a Nazi, then you are a Nazi, and you should die of terminal cancer.
Yeah. I'm a white supremacist
Yes.
Sympathizer.
A white supremacist synthesizer? That sounds fucking fat.
Yeah, that was a pretty good mistake on my part, actually.
They said that, he should get terminal cancer and die.
It's always very nice when people do that. And I mean, there were more violent ones than that, but I thought that was the more vivid. That was probably the most vivid one.
People were calling me a coon and an Uncle Tom, because apparently, like,
they do that every single time we do any material analysis of anything.
Because apparently listening and kowtowing to white liberals is what makes you woke. And if you don't do that, then you're an Uncle Tom. And then, if you look on Twitter, you know who I'm...
Easy-E.
I don't think that you should be doing this, Angie. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care what you think I should be doing. I'd rather you fucking left me alone, because I don't fucking care. I didn't ask you. And then started going on about how, like, what we did on purpose to trigger people so that we could then point and say, oh, look, these people are triggered.
Which one?
I'm like, no, you have responsibility for your own emotions. If a decision that we make agitates your demons, then that's on you. That's not on us. That has nothing to do with us. That's your responsibility. And just because your demons are agitated doesn't mean that we have to listen to you or fucking agree. Like, what is your problem here? You don't think it's a good idea for Peter to engage with Milo, and I'm saying I disagree. Why can't there be disagreement? And then on top of that, we can't really say much about the reason that you were coerced out of it. But you were coerced out of it, Peter. You didn't.
It was the result of stalking and harassment.
You didn't pull out of the conference.
Back out of this because I reflected on it and then suddenly had this fucking
moral epiphany.
Yeah. Oh, I went on a dream journey and came back with the right opinion. No, I was absolutely harassed out of this.
And they basically...
I disagree with the fact that I'm not doing it.
They will call your manager if you basically don't fall in line to whatever moral optics they decide are the view of the left. And I think it's disgusting.
How communist is that to default to basically calling the police on someone?
That's what they do. That's what they do, and they want
reflex. They immediately want the boss. They want
an authority.
The authority to come in and tell the person who's behaving bad that they have to stop immediately. That's the law.
Whenever leftists they disagree with get deplatformed, they rejoice that Twitter, this fucking capitalist entity, has come and cleaned up the mess for them and gotten rid of the bad man. But the bad men don't go away, which is what they don't realize. Like, Milo Yiannopoulos has a bigger audience than fucking ContraPoints. His YouTube channel has over 800,000 subscribers. And the fucking platform that he's working on now is making a ton of money. like there are ways to get around deplatforming if you have institutional backing. You can't deplatform people who have institutional backing. But the thing about these people is they think out of sight, out of mind. Just because I don't see them on my feed anymore means that they don't exist. And if I can't see them, then it means they can't be causing any trouble anywhere. And it's interesting that your book is called Custom Reality, Peter, because that's exactly what they want. They want a custom reality. They want it to be like the fucking nosedive episode from Black Mirror, where they can just sort of like unperson you and walk away. It's fucking.
I would say I'd like clarify your point there as well, because it's like specific parts of industry that will back people like this, because obviously some industry like Twitter, what's seen as like the liberal industry, won't back people like Milo Yiannopoulos, won't give them a platform. But there are plenty. There is enough of the people with money that have platform that like build other platforms outside of that will sustain themselves. Exactly. Which don't exist on the left, essentially. But there is a way that there is another way that you're also immune from that, and that isn't just through fucking Koch brothers and nasty fucking satanic shit, but like through truly independent fucking like raising and shit. Like as Angie said, you can't ring
like
her
Gumroad,
manager
like,
because
Sam Hyde on Gumroad.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't again like use Sam Hyde as an example, but like because Sam Hyde's
why
a piece
not?
of shit.
I mean, Sam Hyde has successfully fucking done that shit.
It's not about the morality.
He's a fucking piece of trash, but he's absolutely gone over to fucking Gumroad and made himself a living as if he was on Patreon.
Yeah, I guess you're right there.
Except for they give him more money because he's their fucking hero because he got fucking deplatformed.
Exactly. The liberal left makes these people way more subversive than they actually are. They act as if
they're fucking conservatives.
Well, the more taboo you make like someone by deplatforming them, like the more you're gonna attract like edgelord teenagers who are really into the fact
it's dangerous to like him.
Yeah, it's like a hipster thing.
It's like smoking. It's like lighting up a cigarette. You know it's bad for you. You don't give a shit. It's rebellious.
But that's the thing is, that's